Hey everybody, welcome to another American Truck Simulator. This is probably going to be the only time I ever do the recording, but just to let you guys know, if you guys can't tell from the title, uh, well, guess what? You're going to find out the hard way then, because we're traveling to my place that I've been wanting to and waiting for such a long time. Since before they started doing uh, a bunch of the DLC, I expected this one to cost a lot. I really did. And it was around what I expected, right? It turns out that I got it as a bundle for even less. So, and apparently I don't think you could have traveled to this state without the other states too. So I had to get them too, just in case, so that way I wouldn't have to waste this recording. But here we go. Come on, where's my mouse? Is it not in the game? It is now. Okay, there we go. Alright. I did get into the game to make sure that it did upload properly. And it did upload properly. But now, the thing is, I'm not going to be doing any missions or anything like that. To get to these places, I already marked it on the map and ready to go, right? And I was like, I'm going to stream this. But then I remembered I only have one more day until I can start streaming once again. But I'm still probably not going to be streaming. I turned off a lot of things. I want to get there ASAP. Here we go. Where are the vehicles? Wait, I didn't turn off traffic. Just to let you guys know, I'm not going to be editing this very much. There are the vehicles. Excuse me. I gotta get through. Oh. Way wider than I expected. That's why I got some of the non-copyrighted, hopefully it's non-copyright, music in the background for ambience. Plus, the music in the game sucks, and it's loud, and I don't like that kind of music anyway. So I put some music on that everybody can enjoy. It's for my streams, mainly, during my gameplay of this. If you guys want to come by and watch me stream, Drake Fox 1 on Twitch. You're actually going to see me what it looks like, how I drive in real life. I could just sit back. If I had a steering wheel, this would be a different experience for sure. But I'm using a controller. If you don't know what kind, it's the Xbox One Series 1 controller. I think it's the Elite one. I don't know. It doesn't have the paddles or anything in the back if it's supposed to. I think I got it. Oof. No, I don't think it is now I'm thinking about it. I gotta... Yo! Whoa! boxes for the controller. Shit. I wish I could take such little turns. This is literally going to be the only time. I guess scooch over for the camera. It is literally the only time I'm going to be doing. What are you doing there? Recording. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I think I did. Because I wouldn't know what to do for recording on this kind of a game by myself. Not right. I have a few hours until I have to get to work, and from the looks of it, it's going to take me maybe an hour and a half to get there by recording. Just letting you guys know what it sounds like. What it sounds like from both of my friends. That traveling in a truck is just like having your bedroom behind you kind of thing, where you can literally reach back like how I just did to grab some things. Very, very stupid and dangerous, but they tell me their experience. I have to say I am glad that they're telling me this, so that way I can make this not as authentic as possible, but the experience of it on my end at the very least, as how they experience it. The difference is, they fuck up, they're terminated, and possibly going to jail with paying all the damages. My end, it's a video game. One of them has said it is truly like the experience. Like, they have yet to play it themselves to find out, but they said from the looks of it, it has what it is supposed to be, hinting at the simulation part. Which is cool. Would you look at that? The first sign that says something about it. We literally have signs like that there. And just to let you guys know, I'm not there yet. Where's the... There it is. I'm right there in California. That just says something, right? I can't wait to stream this too. I'm probably going to be sticking in that area too. If it's exactly like it is here. If it's not, I want to see how similar it is. My hometown. It's not exactly where I'm currently living, but I am in that area, let's just say, if where I'm going to be going for my hometown. This is kind of a big deal for me because the only time you'll ever get my hometown input into a game is if it's space travel related and it's 100% accurate to the real life version. That if they do any talking, you get to hear my city, my hometown. Really just verbal right there, right? You don't get to see or hear anything about it outside of we've got a problem with. So we're gonna go visit it in a game to see how similar it really is. I've lived here for the majority of my life, and I have rarely visited downtown. Thank God, because every time I go down there, it sucks. Traffic. Not the city. Traffic. It sucks. sucks. I am so glad I am not a city person. I am a town person. I have never really lived or traveled outside of Texas. I have twice. Once when I went to Florida. Dude. Sorry, music changed and I was trying to see the title, making sure it's not copyright. Once, whenever I was super young, where I can barely remember, to Florida. I remember going to the beach. Don't know where I went. I can't, like I said, all I remember is going to the beach, comparing it to Galveston Beach that I used to go into all the damn time. The water there was so clear, I actually thought I was on a different planet because I was a child. Probably not even 6 years old yet. And another time, when I was in my early teenage years, I went to Louisiana. A week also. If I didn't say it, it was a week in Florida. But I only remember one specific moment. The water was so still, there was no waves. The water was clear. And I have no idea if I was in the Gulf or if I was on Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, I think it's the Atlantic. Sorry, my geography that I'm trying to remember has been turned off. Sorry. My iPad thought I called her. I went to Louisiana Tech University for I wouldn't say Christian, it was like a church getaway. We went there experiencing college life as preteens and teenagers for a week. I don't know what the purpose of that was, but we were there for quite a while. Other people from other states were there. I ended up getting a girlfriend while I was there, surprisingly. While we were there for that 1 week, it felt like weeks. And then we went on dates. We had free money, right? We had only had so much to spend in that one day, though. We got like $100 a day, right? And during this time, nothing was super expensive. So if you guys are wondering, food was extremely cheap. The value menu was $1 or less, as the example. Yeah, we didn't have anything there. What are you doing? We didn't have anything there that was, value menu stuff. We had cafeteria where things were made on campus for us. Still not free. And I had a lot of fun while I was there. We swam. This was during spring. We swam. We had a movie theater? A stage movie theater. Acting. Plays and stuff like that, right? Not like an actual movie theater where you go see the Marvel movies or the Star Wars films or anything like that, right? Shut up, I know they're both Disney. But I'm using them as an example. Because, cinematic. It wasn't a cinematic one. We went there every day for, church. I went there because of the experience. I didn't go there because I was, a Christian or anything. There goes that same sign. Nope. Looking on the side of the road. At the time, yes, I was a believer in being a Christian and stuff, but now that I look back on it, my beliefs were the same as they are now. I didn't want to go. It seemed pointless. If he says that you can worship him anywhere, and then it doesn't have to be in the damn church, then what's the point of going? don't question me why I think God is a he. It's how they put God in the Bible. So, yeah. Quoting stuff from them that what people believe, because if it was something that I believed, that then God has no form, God has no actions, God has no intentions if he's all knowing and all powerful. Because if he does a single thing, we're fucked. I don't think he has a physical form. I don't think the God, a God, or the gods have physical forms, and if they do, where would they be, right? Are they hidden? Are we in them? Is that us? I should stop. I'm probably saying too much, and a lot of the stuff is not a belief of mine, it's more of like a questioning. But I'm going to stop now, because I know religion is like a no-go in YouTube experience. YouTube places and stuff, right? But I'm letting you guys know I am a believer. I forget the name of it. It's agnostic. I'm agnostic. I believe in something. Because something created this nothing. We just don't know what or how. And scientists are like, it was the Big Bang Theory. I'm like, yeah, what created the Big Bang? That's all I have to say. What created that? This is there to talk about. Okay, because today's Thursday. Tomorrow is the release of Scarlet and Violet. I'm really excited. Later today, during the day, Thursday, I am releasing a podcast the day before I upload an episode of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's gonna be interesting to see. What time is it in the game? Okay, daylight's coming up. I was wondering if that's what I was seeing, or if I was seeing a glitch. My hopes are that it will be better than the Legends of Arceus with the free roaming and stuff. What am I seeing? Is that a hot air balloon? And I really hope that they took a lot of the mechanics away from the old games to put into the main series, that like they did with Legends Arceus. I didn't know that the IV thing was taken away in Legends Arceus. I never cared for that. And when I went into competition, I just used the Pokemon that was given to me, or I obtained by catching them in the wild. Given to me as in like event Pokemon, right? The event Torchic that you would get when Pokemon X and Y first came out. This is what I mean. Ooh. You know, I enjoyed that. He became my Blaziken. I ended up breeding him to be the perfect Blaziken, holding on to that ability. And yes, I made sure it was a guy because there was no breasts. I made sure it was male because it didn't look like it could be a female with its appearance, especially at the time when I had it. Nowadays, who knows? I really hope that they bring Blaziken back. Another hope that I have, which I doubt they're going to bring in, which would be very cool, is the Pokemon following you like they have in the previous games a couple of times. Understand in Diamond Pearl remakes, the shittiest games ever created. I'm sorry. If you guys like it, it's just a literal remake of the original content. Nothing more to it, right? I got bored of it so damn fast. I have to say that the scaling on the follow-up Pokemon, I enjoyed it. It was cute, regardless of the size of their Pokemon, right? Even if they were gigantic, you saw a little tiny one following you because they're chibis. I liked it. But outside of that, I didn't really care for the game outside of... Okay, I would have hit the wall if I didn't hit the brakes. Sorry, when I shake my head like this, it's because I'm adjusting my headphones. A lot of people probably question that. Why do you shake your head back and forth? It's because I'm adjusting my headphones without having to move my hands. Now that it's daylight in the game, I'm gonna wait till I get a good straight path and show off my truck. It has yet to change since the last stream. Looks nice, doesn't it? I did the same to my trailers, but I don't have them. It's my co-workers that have them. My hired employees, I think, is what they are. You'll see their names pop up at the bottom of the GPS right here that you see right there. Oh, Undertale mix. Tammy Village theme. I don't know if this is the one I actually like. Game shops I do like. They have great music, and it's copyright free, guys. A lot of people use them, especially Poketubers like me. Oh yeah, if you want to see my podcast that's predicting the Pokemon games, Scarlet and Violet, in hopes for Scarlet and Violet and things like that. It's coming out today at noon, almost at midnight. I'm so used to leaving work at midnight and saying that it's at noon. And if you guys want to see it, it is on my original channel, Drake Fox, and it is on my other channel, PokeFox. It's going to be my first content I'm uploading onto the PokeFox channel in a long time, because of my tradition with the Pokemon universe. I explain it not thoroughly, but pretty good there. Oh, that was something else. And for those of you that don't know what I mean, that are definitely not going to watch the podcast because of very interesting theories that my friend Suzaku has, definitely go check that out. Some way you guys can literally learn his state of mind, and that's just a piece of it. This guy is a genius. Comes up with ideas that you will never think of. And if you do, go watch it so that way you can see. But my thing is, after the first trailer, I try to stay spoiled free. Before the trailer first came out, the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon were released. I thought, honestly, they were fan-made Pokemon that people were saying these are the starters. Yes, they were fan art, but no, they were the originals. The art that I saw were the fan art, not the originals. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. Oh, if you want to know what Pokemon he's going to be choosing, because I'm kind of surprised he didn't choose it at first, you should watch the podcast, because I somehow convinced him to get it. And I think he's going to get it because of what I said in the podcast, because of Quaxley's feet. And Fuecoco, alligator-like form. Sprigatito, bipedal. I heard, don't know if that's true. Sorry. I was trying to think of what to say next. I'm driving, so that takes up a lot of the concentration, right? And, I'm traditionally, since Gen 2 with this, and Gen 3 in technical terms with the trailers, I've always watched the first trailer. I never really watched anything after that related. That's including the show. Yes, it was Tammy's theme, Tammy Village theme that I liked. Nice hidden Viridian Forest. And the starter that I would choose every time would be the fire type. Honestly, Cyndaquil was the one I chose in Gen 2, and that's where it started. And I was like, you know what? I think we can just be sticking to this from here on out. And then Torchic comes out, and I'm like, well, yeah, I'm definitely going to be sticking to okay, different. All right, it's official. It's official. Fire types are the starters I'm going to choose traditionally, even if I don't like it. For the first playthrough, I should say. After that, and on the other versions, it would be the one that I want to choose. I'm expecting Sprigatito to be the worst out of the three. So, in Violet, the other version, I'm going to choose Quaxley. In Sword and Shield, I was expecting Sobble to be the worst one. I mean, Grookey to be the worst one. Turns out, Sobble was the worst one for its off-putting appearance. I didn't like the giant hands. It's the only reason, really. They could have done a little bit better with the design. I felt like that he wasn't plain, it was more like he was weird. Weirdly proportioned, especially with the giant hands. I'm not trying to insult him or anybody that's fans of him. I'm just saying, that's the reason why I didn't really like him. I mean, he's my least favorite out of the three starters. And because everybody's expecting Sprigatito to be the best looking one, my prediction is going to be the worst one because everybody wants that one to be the best one. Everybody likes the cute kitty. Who knows? Fuecoco could be a dragon type. I hope he is. Sprigatito could be fairy. Quaxley could be fighting. No. What's strong against dragon, but I mean, weak against dragon. I hate it when I blank out on that stuff. I know dragon's strong against dragon, so it can't be dragon. That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, that's something we didn't talk about. Was the second typing if they were gonna get it? Because I expected out of all three of the starters in Sword and Shield, Scorbunny to be an electric fire type. Raboot, the second evolution, was the first sign showing that it was going to be an electric type. Raboot. Reboot. I'm like, ooh. No, it just stayed fire. Honestly, I'm kind of glad. Because all three of them stayed that type, I think. We haven't had that since Gen 1. 2. Having just straight plain typing starters. Ooh, I'm finally in an area. Ooh, I haven't been in. Pay attention to the road too, not just the map. Sorry, I'm trying to take off my shoes too. My feet are getting a little hot. Ooh, Doom. Harbinger. Have I left Cali yet? Am I in New Mexico? I just entered New Mexico. We're on our way. Hell yeah. Okay, it's been 30 minutes and we have 15 hours left in the 15 and a half hours left in the game. I can't get bypass it. Let me think. Where was I? Oh yes, Brigatito. I'm expecting to be the worst out of the three because of the hype it's getting. I'm also expecting the worst looking one, Coco, to be the best looking one. I kind of half expected that with Tepig in Gen 5. But it turns out that it was my least favorite out of all three starters from the beginning. I'm not a pig person when it comes to that, honestly. Yes, Tepig is cute, but I did not like Tepig, especially as a fire type. And honestly, I do like the thing that they put into it, but I kind of wish that they did keep the color scheme with the other two starters to do this. Hey, I'm not slowing down. I'm going to keep going. The dirt road makes it hard to turn. There we go. Okay. In Generation 5, they made the starter Pokemon. Like the Legend of Zelda characters. Snivy was Zelda. Oshawott was Link, and Tepig was Ganondorf. I didn't put that together until I saw all three of their forms, final evolutions, and realized the thing that they were going with. Don't know if it was a coincidence or not, but I wish that Link was the grass type for the color, Zelda was the water type, right? Because, well, blue represents wisdom too, an extent, right? For color schemes, right? And not always green. I should have stayed on the other side of that truck. Please don't sign. No signs, no signs, no signs, no signs. Move out of the way, bus. No, I thought that was a pretty cool theme. And I'm thinking this theme in Scarlet and Violet, because I'm sitting here thinking about it, has something to do with a specific time of existence. Fuecoco is ancient times. Not ancient times, I should say. Like Jurassic dinosaur times. The Jurassic period is an example, right? And due to those movies just came out, a movie just came out for the Jurassic World. Hopefully, it was the final one of the Jurassic series. Have yet to see it, and there's 3 sleep stations right there. What the fuck? That is funny. Okay, as I was saying, I'm expecting Fuecoco to be the dinosaur. Why I think he's going to be dragon type. And possibly rock type. I'm seeing whatever. Oh, excuse me. Quaxley, I'm expecting to be medieval times. I'm expecting him to be like either a cook from those times or a sword wielder, like kind of a knight, I should say. And Sprigatito, just a modern day cat, a flower from this time. It's a sprig. A sprig is a young plant. Oh, it's the end of the song. No music is really playing technically, but it's still there, but it's very quiet. It's like, what's the song? I'm not hearing anything. Is it still playing? Oh, here we go. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire remake metal version from, I don't know who this is. A new viewpoint? What is that? El Paso. I am officially in the state of Texas. But I have yet to pass up the rocks, the mountains. They're up ahead. The Rocky Mountains, I think, extend down to here. The hell was that, an anchor? Okay, well, yes. I'm hoping that what I predict with the starters, I have, a theory on what the starters are as its own video, possibly going to be. I'm hoping that Sprigatito will be a fairy type for sure. But Coco, fingers crossed that he's not a fighting type, but a dragon type. Quaxley will be the fighting type. We haven't had a water fighting type starter. Guys, my heart's beating like crazy right now because the games, it's like my Christmas. I can't wait. Ooh, shit. Sorry, looking at camera. I seriously cannot wait to get the game. I'm probably going to go to bed early, like I did last night, so I can get up and go get the damn games tomorrow, as soon as I can. I'm not kidding. I'm really excited for this. I am literally so excited that I'm actually feeling like I'm going to be tearing up all day. Because I'm sitting here thinking about the excitement, the things that can come into the game that may have been predicted. I'm expecting this game to be themed around time travel. Everybody that's seen all the trailers all the way up to this point knows what's going on. The people that apparently somebody's leaked out the entire game already because they stolen the copies. So what I heard, don't know if that's true. I'm gonna look into all the stuff after I'm done playing the games. I'm doing both games before I get into the spoiler territory, because I'm not gonna know everything is. I'm not gonna know who is all in it. Oh, tradition. Something else that I do. I have done this since the beginning, with unintentionally knowing about it, not knowing about it. I always play through the game with the Pokemon that are new. If there's alternate forms, because they're fairly new, will be in another version. And the first version that I play through will always be the new Pokemon. And Scarlet version will be the new Pokemon that I'm going to be playing with. And Violet will be the alternate Pokemon. Like the previous ones, let's say Vulpix. When Alola came out, Sun and Moon, for those of you that don't know, where, which generation Alola region is in, Gen 5, Sun and Moon. Gen 7, Sun and Moon. I ended up doing a Sun version with the brand new Pokemon. I had a blast with those teams. And then Moon version, I played with the alternate forms. The alternate forms of previous Pokemon. Vulpix. I don't know why I can't think of it, but there is Raichu. I had Raichu. There's so many alternate forms, I can't remember which ones are Alolan and Galarian and Hisuian. Outside of a couple Hisuians. The fuck was that? Not the noise. They put that into the game? I am so glad they did that. I guess that is a Texas thing only. Yes, we actually do have things that look very similar to that if it's not exactly like that. But just so you guys know, I haven't gone past Austin, Texas. I'll show you on the map. Austin, Texas is right here. Oh, San Antonio's further out. I thought Austin was. Okay. I've been to San Antonio. The furthest I've gone outside of Texas. I've been here. I have gone to Dallas, but for reasons you guys will find out later on in life. Later on in my life, whenever I do a podcast about it. I was in Fort Worth for a couple of years. Just letting you guys know, I was not there for a visit. I wasn't there to have fun. And it was not work related. You guys will find out. Down the line. When I get the podcast started. I'm going to visit all the cities, but we're going to my hometown first. Van Horn. Oh, that's accurate. McDonald's with a flying J. Subway, Arby's, Wendy's, any restaurant you can think of will be connected to a truck station, a truck stop, a travel stop for people that don't drive trucks. I just realized it's Halo 2 theme. The funny thing is, before Halo 2 came out, I swear I saw the artist that created this song for Halo. Not for Halo, because of Halo. And then they implemented it into Halo 2. I'm not sure if that's what I saw. Don't quote me on that. That's what I feel like. Halo. A topic for another time. I love Halo. Ugh. What was I saying about Pokemon? What was I seriously can't remember what I was talking about. Wild Encounter. Sun and Moon. Oh, I remember now. Because of the song, I remember. Alternate forms in the new Pokemon. I always do that. It's a fun tradition thing that I like. Is you get to experience the new Pokemon and see if you like them more or not. And you get to learn their names. I don't nickname my Pokemon until I get to know their original names. Wait. Cinderace. Oh god. That did a lot of damage! Now that's a lot of damage. Alright. Cinderace. I didn't give him his nickname until Pokemon Unite came out. Unintentionally giving him the name Cinder. It was meant for the female, but it's spelled with a Y instead of an I. Or Cider. Cider. I think it's Cider, not Cinder. Cider with a Y. Unintentionally. I forgot the N. His name is Cider. I was gonna put him as Cinder, just because it was a shortened version of his name, and I really like the name Cinder. Because, you know, Spyro. I like that name since Spyro. Never really played it, but I know of that female character that he plays with, that he is friends with. Ah, shit. Fuck you, iPad. You distracted me. Damn. I'm traveling pretty fast. Almost an hour of recording. Learning the Pokemon names is my thing that I like to try to do. I like to pronounce the names, try to at least, especially the ones that are very difficult, to see if I got correct. Watch the show, or see if anybody else says it the same way as I do, and if we say to you, whether similar, if not nearly the same, I say I got it right. But if it's completely different from what I say, then I got it completely wrong. Like, let's say Cinderace, I could have said Cider Race. That would have been very similar, but then I would have changed it to Cinder Race. Is the example, right? That would be count as a very close win. Not a win or a lose, a very close win is what I mean. And one of my things that I do, that I like to do, is study the Pokemon's appearance as I'm using them and stuff, right? I like to see their animations. I like to see their appearance, their idling. Sorry, hiccups, because I was just eating some cheese dip and some soda, drinking some soda. And yesterday, or was it today? It was today that this pack was released. I think it was yesterday. Been waiting for this to come out for so long. Sonic. Yep. Ice Cap Plant, Chemical Plant Zone. Ice Cap versus Chemical Plant Zone. Okay. Speaking of Sonic, I have yet to know what anything is happening with the world of Sonic's Frontier. I really don't know anything about that, so don't ask. I will be playing it eventually, or watching it. Probably gonna watch it first because I'm waiting for a YouTuber here that I love to watch on the daily basis to play it. And that's the thing, play every Sonic game, Zelda game, and possibly Mario game. Oddly, that it's the Triforce of power. I mean, the Triforce of Nintendo. It's the Game Grumps. I just love watching them play these games, especially Sonic. He loves Sonic, but yet the games come out so shit. I've yet to find a game of Sonic the Hedgehog that I even like. I love Sonic as a character, but I've never found a game that I actually liked, like Sonic 2 Battles. Sonic Adventure 2 Battles was a really fun game, but it wasn't what I was looking for, right? That first Sonic game. I have an idea of what a Sonic game can be like. Let's just say it's really hard to explain without having a show. And I'm not a game designer. Maybe one day it'll happen. That's all I'm gonna say is I've watched the shows more and movies more than I have with playing the games. Back to Pokemon, please. It's tomorrow. At this time, it's 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Tomorrow at this time at 10 a.m. the store will be open. I'll grab the physical copies and leave. With the Pokemon games, buying the physical copies, fingers crossed that I can get bonus content, bonus stuff with the physical copies of the game. Pins, maybe. Posters. Something. That'd be really cool. Team Aqua Magma leaders, Ruby and Sapphire. Excuse me. I hate it when I do that. Shit. I gotta park. Give myself some. Where's my powder Gatorade? Okay, it's right there. I have it behind me. I have it out on my desk, but because I was eating some chips and dip, I had to move it because it was in the way. I put it on my bed behind me. I take it to work with me too sometimes. It's a way to stay hydrated because I don't like water. I don't like plain. Hurts. 6 hours away. How close am I? Close to Austin. Now it seems like it's because I'm in Texas. Everything is so far apart. Texas is literally the biggest state because of this. So far away. Let's see how long it'll take me to get to Austin, Texas from here. 6 hours away from my destination. Nothing looks familiar yet because I have yet to be on this side of Texas. If I have, I don't remember much of it. What sign is that? On the GPS, there was a weird looking symbol I don't think I've ever seen before. It must have been part of the update. Hurts. Oh, this is... If this is a song I think it is, it's one of my favorites. I think it is. This... Azale Town or something like that. From Gold and Silver. It is. No, Gold and Silver is not my favorite. It's one of. You guys will hear my my list soon. Guys, you listen to Game Chops, copyright free, and this is them. They're probably going to come out with more too when Scarlet and Violet are done. Because the music, who knows, maybe they already did. I've been away from the internet for 2 months completely now. Fredericksburg? Did it say Fredericksburg? I thought I was going to hit the railing. Wow, there. Oh, it got me 10 grand? Woo. I think that's the most that Noah's gotten me so far. I think Noah's also my longest one, so that could be the reason. Don't ask why I did that. I just did, I guess. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit him. If you guys are wondering, I am trying to hold my excitement in as much as I can for the games. I am trying to just not reveal it, let it all out when the games are out. It's been 3-hour mark. From Junction to Austin, I'm literally halfway through. Shovel Knight. It's a good game. I enjoyed it. I want more. Austin has been discovered. Oh, Jesus Christ! Fucking signs. I was not expecting that. I gotta remember, this is Texas. We have more signs for some reason. I think it said Fredericksburg. What the hell? Oh, that's new. Get off the fucking screen. Thank you. Want to make sure this was not the turn or not. If this was the turn or not. Oh, Volvo. Don't worry, whenever we get to my hometown, it's going to be the daylight cycle because of, you're not going to be able to see shit in the dark. If it was real life, you'd probably be able to see everything anyway. But knowing this game, it's not. My favorite BFG division. Fuck you, Cap. Skiggy and get here. Whoa, I actually thought this was home. I pass this up every day. Why did you stop? He slowed down so much, I think he stopped. Three hours left in traveling time. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's cars right there. What the hell was that? Oh, I-10 is just right here. Stop! There was a car coming. I would have definitely hit them. Wait, there was a car in front of him the whole time? No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, busted! Real life, I actually say that, but not out loud to them, because, I don't know if cops would be like, who's a part of it, get him! Don't want to risk it. I just say it in the confines of my, vehicle. Let me sleep. There's a tree right there, I didn't even know. Nope. What did I hit? It's raining in Texas. A rare sight indeed. What the hell? Is that what I hit? I hit a sign? Okay, because of the rain, I gotta do this. I'm trying to stay in the cockpit of this. Yeah, fuck you guys. Oh my god. Wrong button. Stop. Stop. Legitimately. I thought this was Love's that I used to work at. It's almost the same layout right here. With the fence right there. It's not Dunkin' Donuts, it's gonna be Arby's that's right there. Move out of the way. Move. I'm a Karen. Did you seriously? You know, people like you are the reason why people die on the planet. Do you think your car can handle the absurdity of the power of an 18-wheeler, motherfucker? Well, guess what? You're about to experience it firsthand. That your little puny SUV is nothing compared to the almighty power of Optimus Prime. Here, and I'm making sure that you will forever know this. You stay there and think about what you've done, mister. I turn into a Karen for a sec. Oh, he's in a Jeep. Oh, Deku Palace. I like this one. Whoa! I am going the wrong way. I thought I was going the right way. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Trucks go both ways. Oh, in real life, what that NPC did, people do in real life. If you're one of those fucking idiots that does that, just to let you know, you're being an asshole even more than that person that was going the wrong way. Maybe they didn't know they were going the wrong way because it's a new area. Maybe they're from out of town. Maybe they accidentally went the wrong way and was trying to turn around. And you do that shit to them, I think you deserve to be pushed out of the way like I just did. Like, legitimately. That's real fucked up of you to do in the first place. Because they're trying to either go around or they're trying to get out of your way so that way they can correct themselves. Because they didn't realize how bad of a situation they put themselves in. And you do that to them, I wouldn't be expecting anything less than, fuck you, I'm gonna crush your car. Especially if they're in a small vehicle. Expect them to come and ram your ass. Small vehicles are cheap. Highway City, Sun and Moon. Hawaii, I can't pronounce Hawaii City, Sun and Moon. I should start recognizing the area now. Like, everything. Get off the fucking screen, you're annoying. This wasn't... When did they start making this game? That's not there. I'm already at Beltway 8? What the fuck? There's no Katy? I'm at Beltway 8. I used to live right here. Literally across the street from this. There it is, the mall. Well, it's supposed to be the mall. Maybe it's on the other side of this, I can't remember, but I'll see. It's been a couple years since I've been over there. Oh shit! Sorry, driving sideways. Go through Bummer. Whoa, bloody. Worry about Galveston later. Well, this is pretty aggy right here. Fucking narrow as shit for some reason. And then it spreads out to a 7-lane highway. Oh, God. Wait, hold on. What? Water? Oh, fuck off. There's no river in Houston. The hell is that? I understand if they don't put Katy in because they're limited on space, or they're trying not to have too much into the game, so that way you're able to come in and out. What, a river instead of Katy? Come on, guys. Is that supposed to be the Minute Maid Park? Oh shit, what I hit? Oh. Wait, why is this barrier here? I want to go visit that. It's Minute Maid Park, I think. Is the Astrodome still up? Is the Astrodome in this? Because that's the monument of Houston. Okay, now that's accurate. They have the red tubes on the top. Don't know what those are, don't ask. Oh, god damn it. In case it really is rocket science. Oh, look at that. Got that in here too. Well, they got most of the structure. Oh, the old church. whoa, wait, hold on. Okay, it's on this side too. Appliances, what the fuck ever. Why can't I go to downtown? Does that not lead to downtown here? No, it does not. Okay. Oh, they got that one too. Cool. Okay, good. They got a lot of the main buildings in. Wish they had Katy, which is where I'm currently living in. Why aren't there more of this? That's more accurate than Houston. I want to go through downtown. I want to see if they have the courthouse in the right area. That's almost like a staple in downtown because Houston is huge, right? But most of the time, because traffic and shit, people go to the courthouse to take care of things. What the fuck is wrong with you? I know it was my fault. Dragon Roost Island, okay. This! What is this? That's definitely man-made, but I don't think we have a river of any kind there. That must have been like a man-made lake or something. Oh, if you're wondering, the courthouse is like around that blocky-looking Minecraft-like building. Is this seriously as close as I can get to downtown? I was hoping to get to downtown Houston. If you're wondering, in real life, this is Houston right here. We're the third biggest city in the state, in the United States. What you're seeing, this tiny block. I'm trying to back up. Hold on. There we go. My chair decided to not move when I was pushing my desk. My desk decided to move instead of the chair. There. Pulled the desk back out. Yeah. If you look at this, this is just like a block. Houston is all. God damn it. Is all this. It's huge. It's like from here. Excuse me. To like here. And from like here into all the way like to here. It is not tiny. I bet you anything. If they will ever do, it doesn't seem like we're ever going to get past this part. If they ever do New York, the biggest city in all of the United States, is supposed to be a little bit bigger than this, is not to scale compared to this block. If it's not at least 3 to 4 blocks bigger than this, that means they're just doing a tiny portion, and I'm gonna start to expect that, because those two cities I know, New York and Houston. I don't remember what the second biggest city is. I really can't remember at the moment. I know what it is, I just can't remember. Just upset that it's not that it's up to scale. I just think I should have done something better. Let's go back to Katy. I'm going to go to Katy real quick. At least the area that should be Katy. I want to go to downtown. That was the turn to go. Oh yeah, that thing is called the convention center. What the fuck? How'd I forget that? Oh shit, I'm supposed to take this. Well, that's accurate right there. You always see those in the distance. That crane. If you're wondering, yes, there is a lot of green trees everywhere here. Just like this. We don't get rid of our trees. If anything, I think we respect our trees. We don't cut them down over here. I think it's not as accurate with how many trees there are because I think there's more. Well, they actually put those in. Those random ass palm trees that we have. Yep, just like in real life, traffic seems to build up in these smaller sections for some reason. The fuck is that? Is that a tire? Where's... Speaking of debris on the ground, why isn't there more? Tire debris is everywhere because, you know, I'm on I-10. Oh, look, it's the tracks. That's accurate. That's there. Wait, did I pass up Katy already? Shit. I'm not using the mouse, I'm using the controller. No. Okay. I remember now. That's right before Katy, or in Katy. I don't know if it's considered to be in Katy. I really don't. Move! Oh, this is the wait station. I thought this was something else. They didn't even put a hint of Katy in, did they? They have LaGrange in here, but they don't have Katy? Oh my god, guys, come on. Katy is like one of the biggest parts of Houston. Katy is the part where everybody goes to because of, Katy High School. For the developers that don't know anything, fuck off. Like, legitimately, Katy is known for having the best football team in all of Houston. For I don't know how long, though. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, a little bit of a history lesson. For, I think, maybe 50 years, I don't know exactly how long, but for maybe 50 years, Katy has been known to have the best football team, American football team, in all of Houston. And because you left that out, the part of Houston that is known for having the best football team kind of shows that you guys don't know anything about this area at the very least. I don't know where you guys are from, the developers or anything, but please update the game where you put at least a bit of Katy in, even if it's just a couple of buildings that you pass up, like you did with the city of Houston. Just do that. Show in the distance Katy High School. It's not too far off from the highway. Maybe have a path veer off a little bit just to visit it. Katy High School, well, the thing that made Katy the way it's known in the city of Houston. It's not what I was expecting, but I was hoping to see something related to Katy. But because you don't have anything besides maybe that bridge, but everything seems to be there. Everything is good. Downscaled like a motherfucker. Pretty damn accurate with the buildings designed and stuff. You gotta leave out a lot of stuff. I wanted to visit downtown. I thought you could, but I guess not. Who knows? Maybe later on in the future. This did just come out today of this recording. I thought it was yesterday. Turns out it was today. And well, it's not a waste because this is where I'm going to get a brand new building. I'm going to be here in Houston in my hometown a lot now from my streams here on Forward. Because this is my home. But either way, I'm going to see as we stream more and more of the areas that I have visited throughout my life, which is mainly in the Houston area, Galveston, Austin, San Antonio, other places. And later on down in the future, we're going to be going to places that I've never visited ever. Because I'm going to be focusing on that for, I don't know, a couple of streams for sure. But outside of that, this was a lot of fun. I'm surprised I talked as much as I did, and there wasn't as many silent moments during the game. But either way, it was a lot of fun visiting and expecting a lot more than what we got due to I didn't know how the scaling worked outside of Texas. Due to like you guys heard during this recording, that I've really never visited anything outside of those areas. And to be honest, when I was in Austin, I wasn't in Austin. I was on the outskirts of Austin working on a farm. And when I was in San Antonio, it was New Braunfels, San Antonio. So we're going to be hopefully visiting the New Braunfels, which is probably going to be like Katy, non-existent, when it should be. The thing that San Antonio is known for is the Alamo and the Schlitterbahn. Schlitterbahn is in New Braunfels. So if it's not there, I'll be extremely surprised if they don't have the Schlitterbahn's water park. Oh, for those of you that don't know, Schlitterbahn is the water park of San Antonio, pretty much. What was that? But yeah. In Austin, I don't know. I've been in and out of the Austin, but I wasn't paying too much attention because my early 20s, I was just going into work and leaving to go home. I was working on a farm in Austin, and I was working in a restaurant in San Antonio, New Braunfels, for 2.5 years, back and forth, twice a week. I made money. I had a vehicle to do that, and then it broke. And then shortly after, I moved back here to Katy. So everything is, you know, getting back to the way it was when I was doing that. But hopefully, fingers crossed that in the future that we get to see more of this. I want to see more. This DLC pack was worth it, even though it was more expensive than it should be. $20, like no joke. I know Texas is big and stuff, and it's like its own game, but you didn't have to charge 20, 15 at the most. Come on, guys. You charge between $5 to $7 for all the other states. Well, to be honest, guys, until next time. Where's my mouse? There it is. Until next time, guys. See you guys. Same Fox channel. Same Fox time.